Well, you can buy a funnel cake batter, though. We've made them at home.
Oh.
And Vicky and I once had an epic funnel cake batter fight, which is awesome until you have to clean it up.
It's like it's really
that stuff gets all over the kitchen.
like that's really awesome for kids because they're not the ones that really worry about the cleanup.
Yeah.
Like as the parents, it's like, we're making work for ourselves later.
We did that. When you put it that way, we did do it to ourselves.
And welcome to another episode of Even More Mashed Up, the pop culture podcast featuring two professors and Rich talking about all things pop culture. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Allan. And today's one of my all-time favorite kinds of shows. Well, we've only done one of them before.
I've only done one of these.
But
so
it's a show all about me.
It now officially makes it a series on the show.
I guess so.
This is now one of our recurring
why
bits.
are you
It is a
disappointed
recurring
by
bit.
that?
I'm not disappointed because Vicky and I see a lot of movies.
You do see a
and
lot of
I
movies.
fill up movies in my pocket quicker than we can talk about them.
That's true.
And now that somebody has a puppy dog, there's no way you can match our movie-going schedule.
I couldn't match your movie-going schedule when I didn't have a puppy dog.
That's right. That's right. So
I do sometimes think about it. It's like, wow, if I didn't have a puppy,
yeah,
I could do so much more than I am currently doing.
yeah. I used to try to make that argument about my two kids, which, by the way, never held any water with you.
What?
You'd be like, whatever. You've got kids. Get the work done.
Yeah, because the kids should be like doing. Your kids were like in their it was like they were babies. They were teenagers. They should.
Okay,
be
so
doing
when,
stuff for you.
Even
so
worse.
parenting from Patrick.
Yeah.
When should I start neglecting my kids for the sake of a pop culture podcast or originating from the basement of Misericordia University?
9 seems like a good age.
9 is the age to
Yeah.
abandon the kid.
Probably the same
Yeah.
age it took you to date a teacher, whatever age that was.
Oh,
What?
Rich, what?
Date a teacher? What?
From the Riverdale.
Yeah, he's trying to bring up the
episode.
Riverdale thing. In a
Oh,
very
when
awkward
Patrick
and
said
not
that he
at
would
all-
that it was not a bad thing to date students.
I did
Yeah.
not say that.
I imagine around the same age.
You know
is
what?
okay, the
Yeah.
same age
You know what's
as
going to
well.
happen?
Yeah.
When we become famous,
Yes.
someone's going to go through our old shows,
Yes.
and I'm going to get James Gunned.
Yep. It's the
Whatever, you're gonna get rehired.
it's the John Mulaney bit about like please don't quote me when I'm doing stand up.
Yeah,
because I
exactly,
will.
yes.
It doesn't. He says stand up doesn't do well in court when it's read out loud.
Yeah, it doesn't. So just consider this my disclaimer that anything I may have said in previous shows
You didn't really.
are not necessarily the opinions of me. This is a
That's-
character.
So that's your. Oh,
I'm
you're
playing a
like
character on
You're
the
out.
show.
You're the Alex Jones of the podcasting.
I don't like that comparison.
That's his argument, though,
I don't
right?
think Alex
Is that-
Jones likes that comparison, but he still has to
I
use
would
it.
like to
Yeah,
find
nobody-
out. I'm
nobody's
the John.
happy.
What did you say, John Mulaney? I'm the
Yeah.
John Mulaney.
What do you mean? Do you not know who John Mulaney is?
I couldn't remember if it was Mulaney or Mulvaney. He's the voice of Spider-Ham.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the many things he's
John Mulvaney, spice of
done. Spice.
of Spider Ham. It's a spicy roll. Ham is spicy.
Yeah, spicy
Yeah,
ham.
ham
You
is
put-
inherently spicy.
Yes,
You put
I was
spices
bit by
in
some
ham, don't you?
radioactive tarragon, and now I have the proportional
like that.
strength of spices. Mustard smash.
No, some spices are really strong, though.
Jane Mulvaney, the man of many spices.
Jane
Chipotle
Mulvaney?
stomp. Oh, so what are we doing? Movies in my pocket.
Movies in not in your pocket.
Sorry, your pocket.
Your pocket is empty. Your pocket has like a couple of dog treats
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, and some
probably
hair.
a hole in it, given
Yeah,
your
no, these
frequent
are
updates.
No, these are genes that she has not. She's gotten better at not chewing through stuff.
You literally sent me a text yesterday saying that she had chewed a hole in a shirt.
That was an accident.
What?
She'd
No?
gone a while without chewing holes in things. Yesterday was not a good day.
Didn't seem like it.
She was a bit,
Vomiting in the bed.
vomiting in the bed, ripped a hole in a shirt, ate a puzzle piece out of a puzzle.
The Patrick Hamilton story.
Yeah, like it was. Leia was not feeling good yesterday.
I'm shocked your Lego pieces have not been.
They are either above where she can reach, or they're in the room she's not allowed to go.
So he's
He's
actually
got that Will Ferrell room.
he's actually treating his Lego pieces better than he's long advocated I should treat my children.
Yeah.
I would point out.
That's totally different.
Oh, I know it's different.
Yeah, that was the argument we just made.
Yep.
Was that it was different.
Hey, by the way, movies in my pocket.
Yeah, I would say
so,
we're about 4 minutes in. We should
Oh,
probably.
we shouldn't talk about that. We got
The-
more Legos.
So the conceit of this show is what? That I've gone to see a lot of movies.
You've gone to see a lot of movies.
Vicky and I, like, it's one of our favorite things to do is go out, see a movie.
Mhm. And apparently you never clean out your jacket pockets. These are the two bits of the show that are essential.
Yes. So I'm going to pull movies out of my pocket.
Totally randomly.
Yes, with a complete element of
Randomness.
it is always completely random,
Yes.
except for maybe once or twice. when
No.
Patrick's demanded something different.
That's not true.
So here's the first movie from my pocket.
the first random. Ooh, what could it be? Drum roll.
It
Drum
is
sound effects provided by Patrick
Passengers. I'm just kidding. It's Vice.
I was going to say, Passengers is on like FX or something. I almost watched it, but I started like half an hour late.
Well, we're going to do Passengers in a minute.
Oh, okay.
But Vice came out with it.
That's interesting.
I pulled two out. They stuck together.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. The sticky wicket. So, any comments on Vice? I've already talked about Vice on the last podcast we did on Vice.
We didn't really talk about it that much, though. It's part of our Oscar.
Right. I spent
No,
a
you
good
talked
deal of
about it a
time
lot.
talking about
Did
it.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think we did.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember I
As a
said.
person who edits the show, yes, you did.
Remember I made the argument that this movie proved my Dark Knight theory correct?
Which was
Christian Bale equals Batman equals
Dick
Cheney.
Cheney.
Thus Batman equals Dick Cheney. Thus
Yes.
the Dark Knight is the
I thought Batman equaled the crimes of the Bush administration.
equals Dick Cheney. I don't understand how you can't stitch this together.
But
Now you're just willfully playing stupid.
possibly
Yeah.
willfully playing stupid. The Patrick Campbell story.
So anyway, you do remember that conversation?
I do remember that part of the conversation. Yes.
Okay.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Were there other parts of the conversation?
Yeah, you got really upset with me because you were talking about the guy who was jogging and got killed, and it
Wait,
was
but
the
did we
heart
do that on
goes
the
to
show?
Yes.
I thought we did that after the show because that's what I wanted to talk about today. I thought we did that. I didn't think we did that on the show. The whole metafictional aspect of it.
Yeah.
We did that on the show.
All been done.
Oh well, then I got nothing on Vice.
Oh, for God's sake. You know this is true about yourself. You never remember a podcast that we've done.
Yeah, the memory is not as sharp as it once was.
Yeah. No, we definitely talked about that.
Let's do the Avengers trivia again. That's when my memory's good.
Yet somehow that is locked
Yeah,
in.
I know.
Yeah, you can't remember what we did last week. And
No,
yet,
but the comics that I read
you
when I
can
was
name the-
13, I got those down solid.
Yeah. So, hey, how about Passengers?
Yeah, no, never saw that. That's the one with Chris Pratt and
Yep.
Jennifer Lawrence and
That's
the
right.
spaceship.
Yep.
And isn't he like a toxic masculinity kind of guy? Like,
Oh, he's the worst.
Can I-
Toxic.
you know,
So
like-
what he does is like they're
oh,
on
I know
this,
what he does. I haven't seen the movie.
They're on this extended trip, right?
Yeah.
Well, if people haven't
Yeah.
or don't know, they're on this extended trip. It's so long into space they have to be artificially put to sleep,
Right.
into suspended animation,
Right.
so that they wake up still young when they get to
Wherever they're going.
Planet X or whatever it is. His capsule accidentally opens, and now he's all by himself on the ship, which is
Right.
okay because there's like a robotic bartender that can like talk to him,
Right.
and like he can see movie. I don't know what's on the ship. Like it's like a big mall. Like,
Yeah.
the ship looks like a big mall.
Yeah.
And who wouldn't be happy in a mall? Well, it turns out
I'm
Chris
gonna,
Pratt.
I'm gonna go you. You would not be happy in a mall.
Well, there's no people.
It depends
so
on what you're doing in the mall.
significantly
I don't mind malls.
Is there a Lego store on the planet, on the ship? Because I would be so there the whole time.
Right. Oh yeah. You would forget to eat.
Well, I figure eventually I'd get a reminder. Or the robot bartender would bring me something. They're like, hey, dude,
I think you have to go to the bar to get.
you're building Legos for like 3 days. You may want a sandwich.
You
We
want
don't-
do you want some more mason jars?
Do you want a sandwich?
bad. Do you want Mason?
Mason jars is an inside joke. It goes.
Uh,
Yeah. Well. Anyway. So anyway, he gets lonely.
Right.
So he looks up the lady that he thinks most matches him, or
Yeah.
he's taken a fancy to, and he literally opens her capsule.
Right.
Which,
and
by
pretty
the
much
way-
dooms her, as I understand it.
Well, I
They're
mean,
gonna age normally at this point.
right. She doesn't get to go to the new planet.
Right.
But the good news is it doesn't ruin her because she falls in love with Chris
Is
Pratt.
that before or after he tells her what he did?
It's a Hollywood film, so you can
After.
guess exactly. So they're starting to fall in love.
And then she
Everything looks
realizes,
good.
yeah.
Then she realizes, but then they get back.
It wasn't an actual accident that they.
Then they get back together, and when the ship lands, like they've planted gardens all around the mall or whatever.
Oh, isn't that
yeah.
nice?
Yeah, so they love each other. Yeah, it is. It is a really terrible movie.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Like in terms of the
So basically, Chris Pratt does
sexual
awful
politics.
things and gets everything that he wants.
Are you,
Plus
talking
a
about,
garden.
are you talking about real life or are you talking about the movies?
I'm talking about the movie.
Okay, all right. Just want to be clear.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't sure.
We, as a podcast, do not hate Chris Pratt.
No, in fact, we as a podcast would be willing to clear some time in our schedule if Chris Pratt wanted to stop by.
Maybe
Yes.
10, 20 minutes tops.
Well, it'll be hard, but I think
Yeah.
we can squeeze out 10
Oh,
or
if
20.
he were to have one of the Omays, come see the Avengers Endgame premiere thing with me, I would buy a raffle at that.
You would buy a raffle at
Yeah.
going to see Endgame with him?
Yeah.
What's that got to do with him coming on our show?
Absolutely nothing.
Just saying why we don't hate him. That's another example of why we don't hate him.
Because you
I would go
have
to see Endgame
desperately, fanishly entered some
Ented?
kind of
Did I ented?
some kind of
Are we talking about Lord of the Rings now because we're inting things?
For God's sake. Another movie.
Please, for the love of God.
Let's see what else we got
By
in
the
here.
way, yes, I entered 2 contests to go to the premiere.
Of course you did.
Mark Ruffalo's. You also get the Thor hammer.
See, Mark Ruffalo.
Which is weird because
It's probably just going to be that foam Thor
No.
hammer that you've got already.
Yeah. So I've entered Ruffalo's and I've entered Evans.
How can we enter any others?
The only other ones are Benedict Cumberbatch and
you're
Denai Guerrera. I'm not sure.
You're too good for
Acquainted.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
No, I'm waiting until because those deadlines aren't until in April, and so I can put that on my April budget.
You have to pay to enter?
the idea is it's for charity.
It's for charity.
Ugh.
I think Ruffalo is for the Stella Adler acting school. I
Okay.
can't remember what Evans is for.
All right.
Um,
Well, I say good luck to you.
but yeah, I would, you know,
Did you get a +1? Because the show could come.
I think I get to take me and a friend.
Nice.
Sweet, I get to go.
Oh, he's definitely taking the dog. Don't mistake it.
I didn't even think about that.
Mr. Evans, can I bring my puppy?
We
He,
can
he
pretend
loves
fight.
dogs. He has a dog Dodger that he rescued.
Don't wear any shirts that easily tear.
Mr. Ruffalo, do you have another Thor hammer? Because Leia has demonstrated she is unworthy of it.
Yeah, I'm not coming unless there's a hammer for my dog too.
Yeah, no, my Leia may have eaten yum.
All right, next movie. Speaking of Black Panther.
Oh, were we talking about Black Panther? Because we
already-
didn't actually mention that.
Well, we've talked about Black Panther a lot
We
on
have
this
talked
show.
about it.
Anything you'd like to add now?
It's really good.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see.
I'm still
what they
curious
announce
about
for
what
sequel.
the yeah. Well, I think I would imagine the sequel might be set in America. I think didn't I do my theory for the sequel?
No, I don't
On a
remember.
previous episode? So I'm
Well, I
thinking,
think
well,
you might
because
have talked about
obviously,
Infinity War.
So you're saying
after
it's like Black Panther coming to America?
well, the idea is my idea is that after Infinity War, like Wakanda is completely destabilized.
Maybe.
Why?
Their king's gone. They lost half of their populace. Shuri apparently is missing too. And it's all because
based on the
T'Challa opened Wakanda to the world. So I could easily see it where they blame him, boot him out, and he goes to America.
T'Challa in exile.
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly happened in the comic books.
Yeah, it's happened in the comics.
So
It'd
there's
be a
some
way
sense
to, go.
it. Yeah.
So
On the presumption that women can't rule or govern effectively, your sequel makes total sense to me.
where did I say that?
Well, I don't know why Shuri or one of the Dora
Shuri
Milaje couldn't take
as
over.
As far as you know, Shuri disappeared.
How do we know that?
She's in the trailer with the screen of people that have disappeared or are
Oh,
missing.
so you just
so
trust
We
is
it?
talked about this on the last show. Did you
Well,
not
but
listen
You
to the
just
show?
trust the news? Like, I don't think that this is conclusively
Also-
This is the
proven.
news. It's a movie.
Also, the Ant-Man is in that screen as well, and he shows
He's
up
in the quantum realm.
Dome. Oh, but Ant-Man's in. Oh, but there he is.
But I was about to
But there
say
he is.
before I was interrupted.
Sure, he's missing.
Interesting. Thank you, Rich.
Yeah. Also, didn't they say specifically is that like the first 2 minutes only or something? The trailer's from.
Trailers are from the first 20 minutes to half hour.
But still, that's
But-
an hour in which she can come back.
But she'd still be gone for a while.
You're
Rich,
imagining
you're not
this
helping.
movie is an
Rich,
hour and 20 minutes long?
it's only about twice that, from what I hear.
I was going to say, like,
Isn't it coming in at like 3 hours and 2 minutes?
someone was telling me
Is
that there
what I-
might be an intermission.
Wow. I hope we get to Lord of the Rings level.
Oh, Allan does too.
No, I don't.
Oh, what if it's like Tony?
Length,
and,
okay. Quality, no.
What
No,
if
no,
what if
well,
it's
the Lord
what
of
if
the
it's
Rings weren't
Tony and
bad.
Cap?
Have you watched the editor's the editor's cut? Oh, it's just. It's,
Oh, twice. I
You
love
mean
it.
the Lord of the
Oh.
Rings official extended edition?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, Vicky and I, one
So-
weekend we're like, we're gonna
yeah.
watch this, and
Yeah.
it was
Oh, so good. I watched
the
that.
worst
Oh,
movie
back to-
experience
are you
of my
kidding?
You watched
of my
it,
life.
please.
I've watched them back to back. I love them.
Yeah, I've
The-
watched them back
like,
to back
you
in
know-
a day.
Yeah.
I
obviously-
could not go back and watch that again.
Listen, that's one of the ways I'm going
One
to
more
celebrate
look
once,
of-
once Leia settles down. It's like we're watching Lord of the Rings
To
extended editions
no,
today.
no, that look on Frodo's face over and over again as he just stares forlornly
Yes.
at the
Now
mountain.
just imagine that as Cap and Tony.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to be that bad. No way.
You mean that good?
Yeah, Return of the King did win Best Film,
Best film.
the Oscar.
That
Did it
award
really?
ceremony they have yearly?
They won an Oscar?
Yeah.
Ugh, not the editor's extended cut, right?
No, it would have just been the theatrical.
That
version.
thing won a Razzie, actually.
I don't think it did.
It did.
I think you're lying.
Look it up.
Rich?
I'm looking.
All right, another movie.
Yeah.
I feel like we've covered Black Panther.
We did cover it quite a bit.
Whoa, this one is so faded,
Can you even read it?
I can't read it.
Oh, so is it like a potpourri? It's whatever we want to talk about?
No, it's from May 2015. Name that movie.
Oh, that nails it down.
2015?
So
that would have been...
May.
Well, it's definitely one of the Marvel films.
2015.
Is it Age of Ultron?
It is Age of Ultron.
Why does that keep coming up?
Which, in retrospect to me, is one of the less good Marvel films. The further we get away from Age of Ultron...
Oh, I love Age of Ultron so much.
Really?
I do. I enjoy it. On just a purely visceral,
right.
big old smashy.
Right. But let me say, when I say in the Marvel context, it's not saying it's a bad movie.
No.
Like, it's a perfectly enjoyable movie.
Yes, I enjoy it a lot.
But the further we get away from it, in comparison to the rest of the Marvel Universe, it's no Black Panther.
No.
It's no Captain Marvel.
Mm.
No.
Mm.
No.
Mm.
No, Captain Marvel's better.
Mm.
It's better.
Mm.
Could you please stop that? For people listening, that's got to be the most aggravating noise. just coming out of... And we may as well quit. We could pretend like there's 50 minutes of this show, but nobody's listening at this point.
I think we may not need. This might be the end of movies in your pocket.
The only thing I like the only thing I like about Age of Ultron is the way in which. Stop it!
Sorry, I'm really tired.
It's only funny to you, and me a little bit, but just us. I do like that it reveals Hawkeye to be the slacker that he is.
No, he's the heart of the team in Age of Ultron.
No, Quicksilver's dead because of him.
No.
And then he says on that raft.
It's been a long day.
Been a long day.
Been a long day.
Wow. Like,
by the way, did you see
Renner
the thing
didn't get that line
Did you see the
changed.
thing I posted on Facebook today?
Probably not.
They had like your astrological sign according to like match with a Marvel character.
Did you wait? So you literally did that, even though you know now that that's how the Russians mine your personal information to manipulate you when the next election comes.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Someone it's just a list. It wasn't like a which character are you? It's just a list of here are all the signs and what character.
Yeah.
Guess who was Taurus?
Okay.
Yep.
Who's Virgo?
I don't know. I could probably look that up really quick.
No Razzies? Are you sure?
I could have told
17
you that.
Academy Awards.
What Marvel character is the...
I think that's the entire trilogy. I don't think that was the one film.
Are we looking for a specific film?
We don't care.
He doesn't care.
I don't care at all.
See, now I can't find it.
You know, I think The Wrath of Smog is somewhere in my pocket. We could have to come back to it eventually.
The Desolation of Smog.
Okay, that was a terrible movie. Was that the first of the Hobbit movies?
No, that was the second of the Hobbit
I didn't
movies.
even watch it then. Never mind. I can't comment on it. I
The
watched
first
the first
one
Hobbit.
was
I think the first is just a Hobbit.
no, they all got subtitles.
Dwarves sing for way too long.
Oh God, yeah. Well, the extended edition just has more dwarf song.
No,
I think it literally does.
An Unexpected Journey.
That's it. I was like, it's
There you
something
go.
Journey. Yeah.
There's
Well, that's
Desolation
the subtitle of
Smog
the
and
book.
Battle of the Five Armies.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Don't care.
Yeah, that was not even.
Okay.
I think even Peter Jackson at some point came out and said that while they were making that, he had no actual idea. Like,
Well, because he wasn't
What he
supposed to direct it. Guillermo del Toro was supposed to.
you mean
and then-
Guillermo?
Gilmero. No, it's Gilmero.
Gilmero?
Gilmero.
Yeah, Guillermo del Oro. Guillermo del Taco.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh.
Didn't you just begin this podcast worried that you were going to get James Gunned?
That was me being rich.
Yeah.
So now both of you are going to get James Gunned.
No,
But
just one of us.
Gunn's back on for
Exactly.
Guardians of the Galaxy, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's going to be okay. All right,
Oh, I
let's-
might have something on that for another episode.
That's right, but not now. So let's pick up a new one. Ooh, this one's nice and fresh.
All right.
It's got that
Love
movie smell.
Simon.
Oh, is that the Colin Trevor Rubberow one that was like really, really terrible?
This is my favorite part of movies from my pocket is Patrick guessing what the
which
movies are.
Wait, Love Simon?
Love Simon. It was about a young man in high school,
The inventor of Simon Says.
who comes out
Yeah, wasn't that was
over
like
the course of the film.
Oh.
Yeah, wasn't that by? I thought that was a
I don't
Colin Trevor
remember.
Rubberow one.
I don't
The
know.
like,
trailer
I
looked
don't know.
kind of okay.
everyone was expecting like much better from.
Hope really loved it. I found it to be fine.
Uh,
It falls in that kind of
maybe no. I guess maybe it's not produced
looked-
by.
genre
I would say
film.
it looked like a kind of.
Yeah,
looked
no.
Like
Oh, it's by Greg Berlanti.
I would say a very Greg Berlanti kind of feel to it.
You know who Greg Berlanti is?
Yeah, he's the guy that's created the entire CW universe. Don't test me. Don't test me.
Don't test me, sir.
I apologize.
That's what you should be
Wait, can we do a
apologizing for.
CW trivia and you might have a chance?
If we did Riverdale, And we did
we can't do just Riverdale.
No,
Should I
Griffins
take
and
this?
Gargoyles. What's that?
I don't know. Becky's
Uh-oh.
calling.
So yeah, it was a fine movie.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a teen, kind
Yeah.
of like a John Hughes film for the
Or like trying to be a John Hughes
21st
film.
century kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought it was fine. Now she wants me to go see this new Cole Sprouse film,
Oh, of course she does.
5 Feet Apart.
5 Feet Apart.
Ugh.
Which actually I guess did decently.
Ugh, like Shazam is doing really well, apparently.
I wouldn't know because I didn't look at the numbers.
On the early, well, I only saw an article that said the
The early reviews have apparently been really good.
been very good.
I
When
did
does
like-
that come anyway? Soon, right?
It's next week.
This weekend?
No, next weekend.
No, Vicky and I are going to see the movie Friday, so I need it now.
No, it's next weekend. I did see one review that says Shazam is the best movie DC movie since Wonder Woman. I'm like,
And?
so Aquaman is better. So it's better than Aquaman.
I had a bunch of students in class argue that Aquaman was good yesterday.
Oh God.
I lost it.
Did you direct them to the podcast to hear them?
I will next time. It is
No.
terrible.
Next class, just play it and like walk out.
Aquaman is like Age of Ultron without the good.
Yeah,
It's like a louder, dumber Age of Ultron.
which is really hard to do if you think about it.
Did you watch the Honest
DC
trailer?
has it mastered.
Yeah, we can outdumb it.
You should watch the Honest trailer because I feel like they stole stuff from us.
Really?
Well, because they made the point that they did like every Aquaman storyline. I'm like, yeah, we made that point.
Yeah,
To be fair, it's not that hard of a point to make.
right. And probably
There
a
are
point
not
that
that
was.
many-
Rich, whose side are you on?
My side.
But that's
Must be
our
your-
side in this case, right?
No, I think Rich
It's-
is saying that he can be turned. He has no loyalty to the show, is what he's saying.
Rich, I expected better of you.
Why?
Yeah, that's a fair.
That's a
point.
good.
Fair point. Ooh, this is a big ticket. It must have
Oh.
come from somewhere else.
Oh, or it's your receipt.
Oh, this is Wilkes-Barre Movies 14.
Ah,
Great place to see a movie, by the way.
I prefer Cinemark.
I'm a big Wilkes-Barre fan.
I know.
Unfortunately, this is a movie that we've recently talked about,
Oh, for God's sake!
Alita: Battle Angel,
Oh, you went and saw that.
which you didn't see. But
I
as
have
you
not
will
seen.
recall, I said that it was interesting to
Oh, you compared
contrast
to
it
Captain
with
Marvel, yeah.
Captain Marvel because the gender politics of Alita: Battle
Yeah, you said
Angel
Alita
are
was not good.
garbage. But we should move on. We've talked about that.
We did talk
Next
about
movie. Oh, all right. February 20th, 2016. Name that film.
Black Panther?
No.
Oh. February 20th, 2016.
It's February.
Deadpool.
It is Deadpool.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive. He won't remember anything about the film.
Did we talk about Deadpool?
No,
we definitely
it
did a
didn't
show
seem
on-
important
I'm
enough
sorry,
to talk
wait a minute.
about.
Feel like we did a show on Deadpool.
What did we talk about last week? I don't know. What movie came out February 20th, 2016? Oh, that's Deadpool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can't. The
Actually, it didn't come out because it came
Discrepan-
out Valentine's Day.
What-
You saw it late.
The
What's the
discrepancy
definition
between
of
that.
idiot savant?
I don't think that's me.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't think this falls under the category of idiot savant.
Let's look at a definition.
I think it falls under the category of you know,
Needs to get a life.
the mind is not as sharp as it used to be.
But yet you
But
remember
it
certain things.
is.
Well, but listen,
you can
I've
tell
had
me if you know.
I've had
Ant-Man
40
cured
something
cancer by-
years of this mind absorbing comic book minutia. It just kind of flows in now,
Right.
as
All right.
opposed to our show,
All right. So we've already done
which should have
Deadpool.
been called Comic Book Minutia. That's a good title for a podcast.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
comic book minutia for an audience of like 4 people.
Well, it's minutia.
All right.
We're not going
Here's-
to talk about
Our
Deadpool.
goal is to fit a.
All right. You want to talk about
I mean, we
Deadpool?
can talk about Deadpool.
Let's talk about
I thought the
Deadpool.
whole point of the movies in your pocket was to talk about the movies in your pocket.
You immediately changed the subject, so I thought
It
I was
feels like
trying to
we're-
read the cues and
I
move
change the
along.
subject to myself all the time. You can't really just assume that
Fair point. So what do
Yeah.
you have to say about Deadpool?
it's a good movie.
I
That's not the sound.
don't want to make the sound.
But by all means, he will
So-
do it for you.
So you want us to focus on Deadpool so that you can say, and I want to quote you here, it's a good movie.
That's why I'm bringing the funny today.
It was a terrific movie, though. It was a lot of fun. It was
Has
very
aged
funny.
well?
I think so.
Oh, it's aged fine.
And the Deadpool sequel was quite good, too.
Yeah.
It's a little Age of Ultron.
No.
See, it's weird because
You
like.
just said how great Age of Ultron
I said I
was.
love Age of Ultron.
So what, you love it, but you recognize it's bad.
It's not bad.
Oh,
It's
it's not good, though.
it's good.
It's just
not
good.
great.
Yeah.
See, I thought the sequel was better than the first.
I think the problem is if like
I
you,
like the Deadpool sequel. I would say
Yeah.
it was better. The problem with Deadpool 1 is that it is so different from anything that's ever been
Right.
done that you can never really compare anything against it.
No.
Yeah.
Patrick had a lot of like narrative sort of complaints about Deadpool 2, as I recall.
I don't know why you have to say it like narrative.
Well, nobody but you saw that.
I'm sorry. Alan has lots of historical complaints about Vice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Historical context.
Yeah, that's you.
You're going to complain about that.
I am.
You're going to complain
Yes,
that
I
I
am.
said narrative once.
I
For
am.
those at home, they're doing air quotes when they speak.
You know, I was really upset that Deadpool lacked empathy and compassion.
He was
But
compassionate. He
just
cared
seems
about the
it
kid.
seems endemic to the film. See, that's a joke that you and I find hilarious,
and nobody else cares
and,
about.
and
we
nobody
just
else,
lost our last two
and nobody
viewers.
else,
Yeah, so-
and nobody else.
Oh, there's
Gets.
people watching this now too.
Oh, speaking of which, apparently they do video podcasts here on campus.
Not for us though.
Not for us.
For who?
Cougar Radio did one on like their conspiracy theory podcast. They
Yeah.
posted a thing up about
Yeah, that's not really official.
the video podcast. I
And-
said, "Oh, why aren't we doing this?" They posted like Instagram or something. So I reply saying, "We can do video podcasts. Why aren't we doing that for Even More Mashed Up?" And they're like, "We don't have any control over Even
Can
More
this-
Mashed Up. That's just our professors using our studio."
Can this possibly be good podcasting?
It is.
I'm just asking because it feels like we're drifting.
That's
We
the
are
nature
drift-
of movies in your pocket.
We are drifting.
Okay. Next movie.
Well, if you'd come up with better movies in your pocket, like
Oh, here's a great movie.
oh, good.
From September 2017. You guess this one, I give you $5.
September 2017.
Yeah, we only get 2 guesses.
September.
You get 30 seconds.
Is it in the superhero genre?
No.
Oh well, then I don't. Fantastic Four.
Well played. But not it.
Boom.
Oh.
And I owe you $5.
Is it September? Fantastic Beasts and Where They Come From.
Nope.
Okay.
Brad's Status.
What?
Brad's Status.
The heck is that?
Does anybody? Nobody knows Brad's Status?
No.
I could be wrong,
What is
but
the
I
status of Brad?
I feel like this is the movie about the father and son who go on a road trip to explore the son's college opportunities. Is it Paul Rudd?
Are you sure this wasn't just you and Bobby on the trip to see colleges?
No, it says Brad Status right here, and it's rated R.
Ben
No,
Stiller.
apparently that is an
Oh,
actual
Ben
movie.
Stiller. There you go. Ben Stiller, Paul Rudd. Like, not big difference right now. Yeah, so it's
What?
Ben Stiller playing it straight, and is like a dad trying to come to grips with his son growing up. I don't know. Vicky and I went to see it probably because we wanted to feel bad about ourselves as Bobby was looking for colleges.
see.
I don't know why we went to see it. It was fine.
Yeah.
It does
Okay.
remind us that the whole college enrollment industry complex puts way too much pressure on kids nowadays.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your grades, kids. They're way overrated. That's all I've got from that one.
Okay, I didn't see it and I never heard of it, so I got nothing.
And Leia's not ready to go to college yet, so
Nope.
doesn't relate to you, so you don't want to talk about it. Got it. How about Thor Ragnarok?
It's a good movie.
The best of the Thor movies.
Well,
Clearly,
yeah, but that's
right?
not really saying much because the other Thors are serviceable.
At best.
At
yeah.
best. Like the Thor movies really are near the bottom.
They are, but I mean
the
they're
Marvel
not
universe.
terrible movies. They're
Look,
It's-
again, none of the Marvel or any of the
No.
Marvel movies terrible. Like, are you counting? I didn't really watch the Hulk ever. Like,
I mean, the
from
Incredible Hulk's
start
not
to
bad.
finish.
Iron Man 2, I have. It's a clunky narrative movie.
Oh, here comes the narrative. But I rewatched Iron Man 2 recently, and
Yeah.
it's not a terrible.
It's not
film.
terrible,
But
but it's
again,
just whenever
if
it's,
Iron
you
Man
can see
2
that they
was
don't know how to
only
set up.
movie.
They really don't know how to do the shared
Yeah.
universe yet because every time they try to set up
Yeah.
the shared universe, like the main plot of the movie just grinds to a halt.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, I mean Iron Man 2. I mean it's not like I haven't watched it when it's on like a Saturday afternoon or something.
Repeatedly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but I find it a perfectly entertaining movie. But it would be down there with
yeah. It
with the first couple of Thors.
I think for most people, that Hulk, the first couple of Thors are kind of your bottom.
Yeah, in retrospect, Ant-Man and Wasp. Does it really stand out? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like the ants are kind of falling too.
Well, the Ant-Man films are kind of somewhere around right after the bottom.
Maybe slightly above.
Slightly, yeah. They're
like
well, I mean, if you think of
the
it in
first
terms of
couple of
tiers,
Thors,
like they're
yeah.
not top tier.
No.
They're not. They're probably not second. They might be like third tier, not fourth tier.
Yeah, if there's 4 tiers, I would think they'd be
I would say
third
there's 4
tier.
tiers.
Or at the very least, like top third tier.
Top third tier?
Like, like they're at the high end of the third tier.
You think Ant-Man is?
Yeah.
I think they're in the middle. Like the Ant franchise is the Ant-chise is
I
like
guess.
mid third tier.
How have they not used Ant-chise?
I don't know.
Hashtag Ant-chise.
Yeah, copyright me.
How would you spell that?
Copyright. How would you spell antchise?
Because the more you say it,
Ant-
the less it means anything to me.
Chize.
Antchise. It's like ant and franchise.
You're just taking the
Oh,
Fran.
maybe it should be franchise.
Franchise could work too.
Copyright me.
Copyright.
Boom.
I like Antchise better.
I like franchise.
Of course you do.
Yeah, because it actually sounds like the word
Yeah,
it's replacing.
clearly, people are going to see that you stole it from me. Like,
Franchise.
my lawyers will definitely win the rights in court to that one.
No, mine's an homage.
That's right. Copyright protected, right?
Yeah.
What did you used to say on the old radio show when you would?
Oh, it's a parody.
Yeah, parody protected.
It's parody.
That's it.
Yeah,
yeah.
this is clearly a parody.
Your
protected.
understanding of copyright law.
Really good.
Parody protected.
It's parody, so it's protected.
Yeah. All right, anything else on Thor Ragnarok?
No, not really. It's a good movie.
Oh no, I just pulled Deadpool again. So, I mean, there
Are
are.
you putting the movies back in your pocket?
No, but Vicky and I both went, so sometimes two
Oh,
tickets
okay.
end up in my pocket. I
Okay.
can't explain it.
Okay.
I have no idea. Somebody's home.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
No, it's somebody possessive home.
Daddy's Home.
Daddy's home. That's what this is. Daddy's home.
Isn't that the franchise you really love? That's Mark
Ooh.
Wahlberg, isn't it?
Love Daddy's home.
That's the Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one did I see with you guys at the house? Was that 2 or 1?
No, that was that was the second one.
I would say it's the one where
Daddy's
they
Home
end
2
up
is the
singing-
Christmas one.
Yeah, it's the Christmas one that I saw.
Yeah. There won't be snow in Africa.
Oh, that's right, because they sing Toto. No,
that's not Toto.
Band-Aid.
That's the
Band-Aid. Do They Know It's Christmas?
yeah. Was that Bob Geldof?
It was Bob Geldof,
Yeah, I never cared for Bob
who
Geldof.
appears in Bohemian Rhapsody, or at least someone acting like him
Yeah,
during the
yeah.
Live Aid thing.
Yeah. What was his band? The Boomtown Rats?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to figure out why they never made it. All right. I feel like we got nothing on Daddy's Home except for your hate, which is going to make me mad.
I don't hate it. I just I'm not the biggest Mark Wahlberg fan.
I don't understand that. Mark Wahlberg is the great American movie star.
Ugh.
Here's one for you to talk about.
All right.
November 2017. God, this film, here's a hint. Cost me $9.50, and I definitely overpaid. Thank God Rich didn't show up for this movie.
It's
I
not
couldn't have-
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Come From.
No, I couldn't have afforded to get Rich in
November.
for that one.
2017.
Yeah.
Is that Is it Crimes of Grindelwald?
Nope.
No, that's 2018.
No, you're in the wrong genre. It's in your superhero genre.
Fantastic Four?
No.
No.
I overpaid for it, though.
Is it an
Suicide
X-Men
Squad?
movie?
Nope. It's Justice League.
Oh, Justice League.
Yeah.
I liked Justice League.
Justice League was
What?
at best fine.
Yeah, it was serviceable.
You have a very low
enjoyed
bar
it.
for like.
When
I just,
superheroes are
I
involved,
just
yes.
find it, again. I missed that. What did Rich say?
Superheroes are involved. I saw a cape. I like it.
You
That's
know,
not
it's
true.
like Easter eggs. Woo!
So you're in your own way. You're a cape chaser.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
There's a cape in a movie. You're chasing it.
That's not true. I'm not a big fan of capes.
When's the
there a
last
cape in
time?
Wonder
When's the
Woman?
last time you didn't go to see a cape movie?
Venom.
He doesn't wear a cape.
He's a superhero movie spin-off.
He's a villain of a superhero movie spinoff.
Yeah, but Venom would be the last one that I did not see in theaters. I did just rent it on Amazon for $3.99 though.
No, you didn't. Why?
To see it.
Was it any good?
It was okay.
What's your take?
It was about what I expected.
Should I rent it?
For $3.99, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I mean it's
For $4, no. $3.99.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. $3.99
That's
is
the cutoff.
There comes a point where you have to cut off.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean it was fine. It was exactly what I expected it to be, kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But in a fun, just kind of a sitting on the couch, chilling with the puppy, need something to watch.
So that's how you like Justice League? Because I think back on Justice League, and I don't remember much of it that I thought was
No,
particularly
Justice League
good.
it's a good old popcorn movie. Not a lot of substance.
Yeah, very, very.
Not a lot to remember it.
Like a frivolous movie.
Yeah, I could see that.
Who'd they battle? Was it Parademons?
Steppenwolf and Parademons.
Oh, and Steppenwolf is just a stupid bad guy.
Yeah, he's fairly generic.
Yeah, and dumb and not particularly interesting. And
No.
pretty generic.
And every time I watch it, there's the one scene where he says, for Darkseid. I'm like, think we forgot to edit out a Darkseid reference because that's literally the only mention of him in the entire film.
Well, maybe they're just in DC's way, laying a very subtle hint
Yeah, I don't think they are.
that Darkseid is coming.
I have a feeling that they're. I don't think Darkseid is coming anymore.
Would you want to see Darkseid? Because I have no interest in seeing Darkseid.
Not really. I mean,
even as a kid reading comic books,
You're never a Darkseid fan?
I never found him interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's well, yeah, I mean, the Kirby Fourth World stuff is a bit esoteric,
That's a way to put it.
shall we say.
That's a way to put it. Although Big Barda has been kind of knocking around the Doomsday thing.
What?
The Doomsday comic book.
You mean Doomsday Clock?
Yeah, Doomsday.
No, it's Doomsday Clock.
I can't shorten it?
No,
Okay.
because Doomsday's like an actual character in the DC universe, so when you shorten it, it confuses things.
Is Doomsday still around?
No, I'm sure he's going to be brought back any second.
That
now.
was the only way to kill Superman. Like, what a lame...
They didn't actually kill him.
Spoilers.
Are you talking about in the comic or the movie?
No, in the comics.
Yeah, they didn't actually kill him.
Well, he was dead for a while.
He wasn't dead.
Well, I know, but he was dead for a while.
No, he
Nobody-
wasn't dead.
Oh, my God.
They had just depleted his solar reserves to a level such that it seemed like he was dead, and it just took a long time for his body to recharge.
Wow.
It's just so much fun to provoke you in ways like that.
I just like to.
How did he get the solar energy inside the tomb?
That's why it took a long time.
How'd the solar energy get there at all?
Well, we're all surrounded by solar energy, I suppose.
No, we're not.
Yeah, like right now we're bathing in solar energy.
No, we're not.
I bet we are right now.
I bet we are. Well, we're
How?
bathed in some
From
kind
what?
of energy. There's a lot of radiation down here.
Well, that's a fair point. But we don't want to think about that.
But
get
the very
superpowers.
fact that you would need a solar lamp to grow a plant because it wouldn't work with these lights
That
shows
just says something about these lights.
yes, that's not solar energy.
Yeah, but it's all around us. His body just naturally absorbs sort of the ambient solar energy around us.
Do you?
It's the ambient energy that's just kind of floating. It's science.
No, it's not.
I have finally come across a film from my pocket that I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
This is from February 2014.
Oh.
In my defense, solid 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The movie is Labor Day.
Labor Day.
What was Labor Day about? Could you look that up for me, Rich? Because I have literally no clue. Saw it up in Cinemark.
Mm-hmm.
Cost me $6.75. Times 2.
So you went with Vicky.
Bought the ticket at 4:12 p.m. Labor Day. What the hell was Labor Day about?
I'm trying to remember. Was that a...
Was it like the Valentine's Day sequel?
That's what I'm trying to... Yeah, that would be weird.
It would be
At the
really...
tender age of 13, Henry Wheeler grapples with the pains of adolescence while caring for his troubled, reclusive mother.
No, I
One
never
day
saw
while
this
shopping
movie.
for school supplies, they encounter Frank Chambers.
So what you're saying is that you bought a
An
matinee
intimidating
ticket to
man
this
who
movie
needs
and
their
probably
help.
went and saw some
Yeah.
other, full-price movie.
It becomes clear he is a convict who has escaped.
Oh, and there's a house involved somewhere. Yeah, it's a terrible movie.
There's a house
There's a
involved.
house involved somewhere.
Not
oh, yeah.
interested.
It's that movie, the one about the house.
That's
That's
not
in
a-
that-
The
it's in
one
that
with the
place.
house in it?
I did not say it's about a house. I only
It's
said a
got
house involved.
Sorry. It's got a house. What's that movie with the house? Oh, what's that house?
All
Yeah.
right.
There's a square building somewhere in the film. Might be in the
Yeah, it was
background.
meant to be dramatic, and I didn't care for it.
Amityville Horror, is that the movie you're talking about?
No.
that's
No, because
got a
that
house.
one, it's about, it was not about a house.
Feels
House
like
in
it
a
was.
lake?
It involved a house. There's a difference.
Mouse House?
No, you're all naming films in which homes are too
Is it
prominent.
the TV show House?
No.
Don't know why you would have bought it in a movie ticket to see that. You could just watch
I
it on
know.
TV for free.
Next movie is Daddy's Home 2, which we will just immediately skip.
Oh, no, because we've actually both seen that.
Okay, let's talk about it
I
then.
don't remember it very well.
It is,
We-
for me, the modern Christmas classic.
Yeah.
Every Christmas, this is the one film
No,
that
I
my
can-
family watches. Not like Dr. Seuss's The Grinch.
I can top you.
Not Christmas Vacation.
There is a more modern movie Christmas classic.
that's better than Daddy's Home 2.
Yes.
I
And I think
fundamentally disagree.
I think you will agree with me on this.
Is it Iron Man 3?
It is.
Yeah. Iron Man 3 is a great Christmas movie, but it's not the one my family settles down to watch.
Well, that's
that a
the failure
Christmas
of your
movie?
family then. You have not educated
Iron
them
Man
properly.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's set at Christmas
It's
time.
set at Christmas. There's snow on the ground.
This is kind of like the Die Hard argument, I guess, which
Yeah.
I've always found really insufferably stupid.
That
So we should
Die
have
Hard-
it here.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that's.
So
I mean, that's.
let's replicate it here for
replicate
Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
But no,
And
no,
simply
I think
stupid.
Daddy's Home 2 is a much more overtly Christmas movie. They
Oh, that's
actually
fair.
they act in the manger after all.
That
I mean,
is
the kids are drunk and whatnot, but see, see now you're laughing at the film. It's funny.
And you know what else was great in that film?
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Really good line.
That's a great
Yeah.
line.
You know what else is great in that film?
What?
The house.
It is.
a great house.
It's got the shower
So much about
that
the
Will
house.
Ferrell can't work, and then the snowblower gets tangled up in the lights and goes up on the roof of the house.
Pancake bitches. That was really good.
Pancakes, bitches.
Yeah, that was good.
That's how you write a line.
That was,
Come on.
That was really good.
The little boy goes to kiss the girl that he loves, and it turns out to be his half sister or whatever. It's so good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's
Yeah.
so good. Such a good movie. And it celebrates cinema. Rich, you should love it for that reason.
I hate cinema.
And don't forget, it ends with don't they know it's Christmas?
That's right. With John Cena belting out some lines.
Oh,
Boy,
John
that guy
Cena.
cannot sing.
No.
John Cena was the one downside to Bumblebee.
Oh, we
is
might
what
get to
we're calling.
Bumblebee in the next show.
Why is that?
I've got stuff about Bumblebee for the next show.
Excellent. I've got better stuff than that, but that's a nice
I doubt
teaser.
that very much.
All right. We got time for
Couple more.
a couple more.
Unfortunately, yes.
Ooh. Okay, I pulled two by accident. Which do you want first, the pink or the white?
Let's go with pink.
Pink. Thoroughbreds.
Is that about horses? I have no idea. Like, I don't remember.
It's a good guess. No, it's about the two rich girls who go wrong. There's blood and gore and murder.
Wasn't that the
In the
Simple
end.
Life with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie?
No.
No.
No, I see the reference you're trying to make.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Is
But
that
no,
what this
no,
is?
Thoroughbreds was actually a pretty good movie.
Okay.
About like
Is it a horror film?
Well, it's more like a psychological thriller, like teens that are angsty and misunderstood.
So like
and,
Heathers?
Well, they
Which,
don't.
oh my God, we need to talk about the Heathers Riverdale episode.
Oh, could we please?
We need to talk about Riverdale this season at some point.
Actually, I've got some questions about Riverdale as a teaser for the next show. Although we need to stop and do an entire Riverdale show.
We do. We haven't done anything on this season.
Yeah,
And
like
it is
that-
so stupid.
It is so well. The first half of the season was
Stupid.
great. The Griffins and Gargoyle stuff,
No.
unbelievably great. I've told you, right? I'm claiming it right now. When we do our D&D episode on this podcast,
Episodes.
my character's name is going to be Pal A. Din. And people just call me Red. That's my nickname. So I will be Red
Yeah, no, I understand.
Paladin.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Oh, man, when Archie has to beat up 12 people in a row. And now Hiram's just giving him the boxing rink? Like, this is
Did you say
the
boxing rink?
boxing rink. Yeah, the boxing gym.
Oh, it's like a mashup of boxing
It's a
and
hybrid.
ice skating.
Yeah. You have the
How
ice
does that
skate while
happen?
It would be
biking.
it would be a great Olympic sport.
Boxing rink.
Yeah. So the boxing, but the point being, what's the relationship between Archie and Hiram? They hate each other. They're trying to kill each other. They love each other.
Well, no, they
Archie's
sort of,
his capo,
They sort of made their truce after Archie returned.
but totally inauthentically.
no, it seems like it's fairly authentic.
I don't think so at all.
But then Archie, he was still trying to be killed. People were still trying to kill him because of the whole Red Paladin.
Red
thing that
Paladin.
Hiram set up
So Hiram gave him a gym.
to make up for it. Yeah, after ended the, or helped Archie end the hit on him.
By sending him to the Sizzle Rock corners.
You mean Fizzle Rock?
Was it Fizzle
I
Rock?
think it's Fizzle Rock.
I thought it was maybe Sizzle Rock's the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
I miss.
Sizzle's next to
You know what I
Fizzle.
miss? I miss the good old days of Jingle Jangle. Remember the innocent days of Jingle Jangle? All we had to worry about on the streets of Riverdale
Yeah.
was Jingle Jangle.
And
Now,
the innocent days
there's
of
all-
Jingle Jangle and the pedophilia.
that's right.
those innocent
Fizzle
days.
Rocks and Sizzle Rocks everywhere
Good
you
old
look down.
times.
Yeah. Oh, and gargoyles. All right. Yeah, we do have to do a Riverdale show at some
Yes,
point.
absolutely. Speaking of which, Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Oh, that's a great movie. We should end on that.
I really like that movie.
I
don't
like
know why
Last
we
Jedi.
I don't know why we have to end on a movie we like, but I found it thoroughly enjoyable. Is that the
I-
one where Luke is a hologram, but he dies anyway?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very weird. Why does he have to die?
Because he excused up all his force energy.
All he's doing is projecting an image of himself. Like
And
R2D2
fighting.
can do that. We'll just plug it into a
Well, he
a
can also
socket.
fight with it, though, because, remember, he actually blocks some of the attacks and stuff.
I believe that's covered in the extended universe.
It is book 27.
Paragraph 3,
Paragraph.
chapter 2.
Verse 2, chapter 3.
There are no verses. It's
Of
not
course
written-
not. No, trust me, there is a Star Wars book with verses somewhere.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. Yeah,
Undoubtedly.
no, I really like Last
The
Jedi.
Last
It's
Jedi, I thought was
It's very different as a Star Wars film.
The
which is
way in
why I
which
think people reacted against
people
it.
hated it, I thought was unfair.
Yeah.
Although I understand why people know a certain Star Wars and want that to be the Star Wars that they always have.
Yeah.
But I find those kinds of movies really dull.
Yeah, no, I
while.
like that they tried something different with this film.
Right.
You would expect me to be one of the people that hate it because I am, somewhat awash in Star Wars nostalgia.
Right. Yeah.
How many Lego sets do you have?
I don't know.
But you've got you have to let somebody try to freshen.
Yeah,
and
I
revamp
like
a
the way in which
franchise.
they
and-
kind of freshened the franchise
Yeah,
and did something different.
I
I'm a
agree
little
as
bit
well.
concerned that with Abrams coming out on the next one, it's going to kind of reverse everything that Johnson did.
Yeah.
In the way that Johnson kind of got rid of everything that Abrams did.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit concerned about that. But yeah, I like Last Jedi.
Well, still not the best of the most recent Star Wars movies, though, because that would be Rogue One, right?
Yeah. Oh, I was reading an
Rogue
article.
One is
where,
such a good movie. That might be my favorite Star Wars movie.
I was reading an article where apparently
talk to me
the
about
original
Ewoks.
cut of Rogue One ended with a wedding.
No.
What?
Really?
They didn't say whose. The theories are that it would be Cassian and Jin's.
Really?
Yeah, that was like the
Wow.
original. Because the producer said that there was originally a wedding because they didn't think Disney would let them kill everyone off.
Yeah.
But that explains like why you have that little scene right at the end where they're kind of looking at each other in the elevator like they're going to kiss and then they don't.
Yeah.
Um,
The fact that they didn't made the film better.
oh yeah, the film.
The fact that there's no wedding obviously makes the film way better.
Oh, so much. Can you imagine Rogue One ending with a wedding? Oh, here, Leia.
Ugh.
Instead of getting the data tapes, it's her invitation to the wedding.
Yeah.
What's that? Hope. It would be terrible.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
that would
man.
be an absolutely
No, it would be
disastrous
no,
ending. Yeah.
the movie ends the only way it can.
I think so.
Because, I mean, if any of those people live, you're like, where were they the rest of the time?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
Well,
if one of them lives
For
you
that,
could-
I'm thinking for a different reason. Because if the film ends any other way, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
suggesting that narratively it makes sense for the film to end the way it does?
No,
I think you are.
I'm not. I would never say narratively.
I think you are. You just did. Damn it. Ha ha! I will.
you win.
Nobody's winning in this podcast.
Yes, this may not be our best work.
Yeah, I'm glad you waited till the 46-minute mark to say that.
Yeah,
though,
that's good.
because we don't want to lead with that.
If we lead with that, people might not listen.
Rich is literally writing the lead for it right now. This may not be our best work,
Yeah.
but listen anyway.
But you'll enjoy it anyways.
I've been debating for the last half an hour. It's like, should I lead with that or should I lie so they listen?
Yeah,
Here, Patrick, bleat like a goat. Quality show.
repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
Ugh.
Oh.
All right. Well, let me see how many movies I have left.
Oh,
This is
good
what I got left.
Lord.
Please burn that.
You've got
No,
a
oh
lot
no,
of
we're
movies
doing
still in your pocket.
we're doing more movies in my pocket.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Burn that and the jacket.
No.
Well, the pile just keeps getting added to because they go see a lot of movies.
Vicky and I have a movie date on Friday.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to go see Shazam.
No, Shazam comes out April 5th.
So, what am I going to go see? What's out? Because I'm not going to see 5 Feet Apart.
Oh, I
might
think you have
be.
to go see You should take Hope to see 5 Feet
I think
Apart.
Hope's going to see it Saturday, so I think I'm going to see it Saturday.
Okay.
But that's not a date movie. Rich, what's out this weekend? Give me something.
I'm
I don't know if there's anything really coming out
Give
this
me a
weekend.
glimmer of hope.
It's kind of a... Well, you just have... Oh, Us just came out. The Jordan Peele.
Oh, you think Vicky's going to go see Us?
No, you should take Hope to that.
Well, Hope is now a horror film
That's true. 'cause
star.
She was in the film festival.
Yeah. Did you see the article that Rebecca wrote?
When I saw the picture,
Also-
I was like, that picture looks familiar. Is that Hope's Film Festival?
Wonder Park.
Yeah.
I didn't read the article yet, but I thought...
You should read it. Hope's actually interviewed in that article.
Oh, really? I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
A Medea family funeral.
Nope.
Captive State.
No.
That came out last week.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like not a Vicky
It's
film.
by the guy that did Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
Basically, I think it's supposed to be like a political commentary,
Glass.
Okay.
like sci-fi kind of thing. It didn't do
How to
great.
Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
Nope.
These are all movies that came out weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is it?
What's there? Anything, is the Lego movie still out?
You haven't seen the Lego movie yet?
No.
You should see it, and then we could do a podcast about it now that it's been out for like a month.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to do Shazam.
Green
It's
Book.
gonna be-
Shazam doesn't come out until next week.
I might go see Green Book.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Us. I think Dumbo comes out this week.
No way.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. That's a clear no from both
Oh,
of
come
us.
on.
so.
You got to go see Dumbo.
Nope.
That's gonna be so bad.
And I never liked the cartoon
No, the
to begin
review.
with.
I saw a review that said it was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. That's
I'm
actually
with
kind
you
of Tim
also,
Burton
no.
getting back to what made us
Ugh.
like him in the first place.
It's Tim Burton.
Yeah.
So strike 3.
Ooh.
You don't like Tim Burton?
Not really.
I like
Not
Tim Burton.
modern Tim Burton.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tim Burton's got a little Tim Burton-y, but
Yeah.
Apparently, this is a return to form.
You know, in many ways,
I'm shocked.
I would
Johnny
think you would
Depp
like
is
it because
not.
you know who else is in the film?
Who?
Danny DeVito. And you love Danny DeVito.
I think he's a very funny man.
Yeah.
I
You
think
go
that
see Dumbo.
I think that modeling yourself after him you could do worse.
I think you should go see Dumbo with Vicky.
I don't think we're going to see Dumbo.
No?
Why not like zoos?
But he's not in a zoo. He's in a circus.
I don't like
Oh,
circuses.
Do you even
that's so much
do you
better.
even understand Dumbo?
No, I've never seen Dumbo.
I'm pretty sure I saw Dumbo.
So what's the point of Dumbo?
He can fly.
So, but he's
flying a baby elephant.
still imprisoned, right?
Well, he's in a circus, and then they
Yes,
they
he
so,
is still in
so you
prison.
think?
exploit him.
Yeah.
Also,
But
in
it's a
the,
critique of the exploitation.
also in
really?
the animated film, there's a lot of
Oh, there's a lot of racist birds in that one.
Yeah.
you know, yeah, a lot of
They make Heckle and Jekyll look tolerant.
Wow.
yeah.
I'm feeling like
So-
maybe I'll.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should.
Sorry, folks, you can
Wrap
skip
it up.
this one.
I think we've no
No, this
one
one-
can skip this episode.
Unskippable.
This
This is the kind of episode that we need because we do such trenchant analysis
This is
so
like
often.
this is like when a show does a clip show. We're doing a clip
This
show.
is
This
this
is-
is our Iron Man 2.
This is our clip.
No, it's our our
our
Iron
clip
Man 2 was Oscar Trilogy Part 2.
really. It wasn't the game show. Or was that our Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, the game show was way worse than Iron Man 2. Like
I
the game
still-
show makes Iron Man 2 look Oscar worthy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to that again. I haven't heard that in a long time.
It is unlistenable.
Yep. That's why I haven't listened to it.
You've not listened to any of
No,
it.
I've listened to some.
All right.
I got through some in the first season.
I forgot we had seasons, but we
We do
do.
have seasons.
So, anyway, thanks
But
for
yes,
listening.
thanks for listening.
And